Good afternoon, everyone. Carl with Newcastle Fans TV live watch along again. Today we're up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend, and hopefully we can top it off with a great result on the Sunday. I had a really good time doing this with Adam last week with everyone that was involved, so really looking forward to getting this underway. Am I completely sold on us getting a result today? Absolutely not. I'm just paying attention to what Steve Brucey is saying in the background, so bear with me. So he's saying Longstaff's been sick, doesn't want to risk Hayden or Shelby. Just talking about Ryan Fraser getting one of his first Premier League starts today. Steve Bruce is talking about that he hasn't been fit and that the internationals have helped him, which is fair enough, so hopefully he can kick on today. Alex, both Alexes, afternoon. Formation prediction for me, Alex. Initially I went with a 5-4-1, mate. After seeing the team sheet, I don't even know now. I'm a bit worried. But yeah, I agree. Rather lose trying to attack than 20 men at the back. Absolutely agree, mate. Kieran Dyer's just obviously having a talk. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? You've got Fraser, Maximin, Almiron, and Wilson all playing on the same pitch, but we haven't got a fucking right back. So, and you've got Kraft and Mankier on the bench. Ideally, Alex, I'd like the 3-5-3. For me personally, Newcastle. The fact we're scared of Wolves shows how far we've fallen. This is a team that was playing League One football. I do agree, but you got to give them some respect, mate. They've been a really attacking footballing team over the last few seasons. Sorry. No, mate. Not just that, Stella. I just don't think he's got the balls either, mate. To be honest, more than likely, because if he's just playing him at fullback, Alex, then yeah, I'm done. Fraser's going to slot on at right back. Watch, I'll be fuming, mate, if that happens. Bobby, hope all is well. Right, guys, I'm just going to... if anyone wants to jump into the pre-show, then please do so, because I've got a Wolves fan here who wants to jump in quickly. We're just going to have a talk about his lineup as well and see what we can expect from them today. I'll just bring him in. Tom, how are we?
Hi, Carl. Nice to see you. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Confident today?
I would like to be confident. I don't think I'm ever confident as a Wolves fan. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. Like I think you said in your pre-matches before, with leading up to this game a couple of days ago, that it's always a tight game between Wolves and Newcastle. It's always 1-0s or 1-1s or something like that. It's never a hammering unless you count the Asia Trophy, which is a pre-season, don't really count it sort of thing. But I'm confident in the terms of going forward. I feel like we can do stuff against this team. I mean, you're saying like Ryan Fraser coming in at right back. I mean, that's what they've got it down on the team sheet. But like you said on Sky Sports, there it's showing him in kind of a central mid role. I was hoping to not see Carl Darlow in goal after watching your pre-match, but who knows if he's not 100% and Steve Bruce has risked him, it could be an advantage to us.
Yeah, definitely. Tom, I was going to ask, it looks as though you are missing some key players that we were worried about today. Bear with me a second. So yeah, there's obviously no Traore in there. Moutinho missing as well. Anything about that?
I'm not too worried about the whole Moutinho and Traore not starting, to be honest. I think Podence had a good second half and Neto had a good second half against Leeds on Monday night. I think they deserve their place, and Traore is yet to really get going. I think this season, as many players are. It's the same with Moutinho. I've not been impressed with Moutinho at all in the opening 4 or 5 games. I don't think he's played very well at all. He had an okay game against Leeds, but I'm happy to see Neves start. I'm happy to see Dendoncker start. I think there was a stat that someone put out on Twitter that the games that Dendoncker started, I think he started 2 or 3 games. We've got clean sheets in both of those games. Yeah. And with him in the starting lineup, starting the game, we've conceded 7. So I'm happy to see him in the team. I think we can do something against this team, but Almiron scares me. Saint-Maximin scares me. It's going to be a great game, I think.
Definitely, mate. Definitely. I mean, I know you as Wolves fans are saying that you're not too fussed about Traore starting. I definitely am. I'm happy that he's not starting. As much as I like Jamal Lewis, I think it eases a little bit of pressure on him. Having someone like Traore run at him for 85, 90 minutes is not what he needs in his life. But yeah, what's your score prediction, mate?
I said to my dad, I reckon I want it to be a 3-0. That's what I really want it to be, a 3-0. We never say to who. So I'm just going to go a 3-0. But don't get me wrong, Jamal Lewis, like you said, you're happy that Traore's not starting to go against him. But don't get me wrong, I think Jimenez will give him a game. I think
absolutely
a game, and Semedo on that right wing back as well if he can get forward, and then tire Jamal Lewis out. I mean, don't get me wrong, Traore will come on in this game.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for dropping on, mate. I will grab you on at half time, providing Newcastle winning. But in all seriousness, we'll have a chat at half time after the game, and I'll speak to you shortly, mate.
Perfect. Thanks for having me, mate. Good luck.
No worries. And you. That was Tom's view from Wolverhampton Wanderers, guys. If you want to jump in, by all means, just let me know. I'll drop the link in the chat, and you can come in. Derek, you going with a 1-1? Mate, I'll take it. I will take it. Absolutely, Louis. Don't get me wrong. It's a bit of a weird team sheet, but I'm happy that Miggy Fraser, Maximin, and Wilson are all playing at the same time. It's a bit mad that we've got 2 right backs on the bench. Crazy, but 2-1. Like that, Wayne. Appreciate that. New comments. 2-2. There's a lot of positivity in the chats, lads. I appreciate it, because that was not me pre-game. I was not positive this morning or last night, so you're lifting me up. It'd be great to get a result. Everyone, drop your predictions. Keep them coming. If you haven't already as well, and you're watching this via YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the page. Also Facebook, we're approaching 30,000 followers on Facebook. We just need that last little push to get over the line. Honestly, hope we see Fraser, Wilson. Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. The formation is unable to be understood. I think Brucey is looking to get the sack and sent to the nut house. Martin, I don't think there's any other way to explain that, mate. It's bang on. He worries me. He really worries me. Has anyone put that we're going to lose? Fair play. 1-0 the turn. I'll take it, boys. I'll take it. He's not starting, James. He's not starting. No, Alex. Adam is jumping back in with me, mate. You just reminded me, to be fair. I do actually need to send the link to him. Yeah, I think Newcastle will just sit right back. I agree, Chris. You're the first one that said it, Ed. You're the first one that said it. Positive. 4-0, no taxes, was with long ball 10 men. That is exactly my thinking, Truman, but everyone's got me feeling more positive now. Appreciate it, Derek. Did I see he's playing Fraser at right back? Apparently so. Hopefully that's what he's going for. Yes, mate. He's literally eating the microphone, isn't he? Good old Carragher. Keep the comments coming. Scoring the 90th minute after not doing a single game, even there'll be a mad scramble till full-time. Bruce will be moaning. Look, probably. It wouldn't surprise me at all, Ed. Yeah, so Adam's running slightly behind, so he's going to be with us in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, let's be optimistic. Fuck it, let's be optimistic. I know it's easy to be negative, so let's be optimistic. Let's go out and get a win. Can't stay long as I'm going to be on Fan Zone on Sky. I've been invited. Oh wow, fair enough, mate. Yeah, jump in when you can, or if not, we'll see you next week. Enjoy it, Carl. If you fancy plugging the channel, Carl, by all means, mate. Bear with me a second, James. I'll just check now, mate. On screen banners. This is what we've got for the Wolves lineup. Let me just remove that comment. Yes, he is, mate. He is starting. That's the lineup there. If you've missed it, I'll keep that on the page for a second. We're an optimistic lot, aren't we? Yes, Alex. Yes. It'll be a struggle. Wolves look very organised. They made Leeds look very ordinary. I know, which was surprising. I think that proves how good Wolves look, because Leeds absolutely hammered Villa, didn't they? And Villa have looked all right, annoyingly. Bobby, it's hard to be optimistic with this team. Yeah, a win in Bruce, I trust. Just no, it's a massive plus for us, mate. Massive plus. There you are. Anyone that's interested. To be honest, Carl, there's quite a few players in that side I wouldn't mind, mate, to be honest. Their recruitment's been absolutely fantastic over the last few years. We seem to get results in games like this. 100% agree. It's easy for us to be negative about things, but, you know, stranger things have happened, haven't they? Stranger things have happened, i.e. Tottenham. The Wolverhampton lot seem quite positive about him, mate. I haven't watched him much at all, to be honest. I don't want to give you false stats. Who's on now? I mean, I used to love Kieran Dyer at Newcastle, but he's a bit of a boring pundit, isn't he? In the home strip. I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised Darlow's playing. I hope he hasn't got a niggle. Don't like the white shorts. My prediction, everyone's going to hate me, my prediction was a 3-1 win to Wolves. But I wasn't expecting all 4 attacking players to be on the pitch at the same time, so we'll see. Podence goes missing in games, that's his only problem. Fair enough. You see ASM's Massage Chair, he's a hero. Absolute hero. I'm nervous, lads. I'm nervous. See, the Sky Sports pundits are confused as to what they're going to get. How do they think we feel? So it's Willy Bolly, Connor Cody, Max Kilman. Are they playing 3 centre-halves? Yeah. Then Nelson Semedo, Dundaka, Ruben Neves. It's an attacking side, isn't it? A very attacking side. What has Steve Bruce got up his sleeve? So they've gone for a 3-4-3. Very attacking side. Playing with wing-backs mind. So he's gone Shaw, Lascelles, Fernandez. It looks like he's playing a similar formation, you know. Oh, it's 3-5-2. Jacob Murphy, Almiron, Hendricks. He looks like... Almiron, Hendrick, Fraser in the middle. Callum Wilson and Maximin up top. Oh. Well, if that's right, 3-5-2, Murphy, Almiron, Hendrick, Fraser, Lewis and Murphy playing as wing-backs, Wilson and Maximin up top, or if he's playing Wilson or Maximin just in behind. That is an attacking team. He looks like he's listened to the fans. We might all be eating our words here, boys. Fraser centre midfield, yeah. I'll have it in BBC text. Yes, they don't even know what the tune will... Exactly. I will try and do my best English commentary for you, Nicky. And we'll have Adam with us soon as well. I'm surprised, you know. I'm surprised with that lineup. I'm excited now. I'll be fickle. Bruce will get praise if we win tonight. Yeah. Shaw, Fernandez and Lascelles at centre half. Let's go then, let's go. Come on then, lads. Come on. Oh. Maxi trying to have a run. He's been dealt with there, to be fair. It's coming down the right side for Wolves. Go on, Miggy. Obviously, everyone's already got their predictions in. What has anyone's predictions changed since that you've seen that lineup? Is anyone more positive? I know everyone was quite positive anyway. Someone just throwing a bottle on the pitch. There's no fans there. Get rid. Hopefully I'm not behind this week, by the way. No, I do appreciate that. I can't share that, though. If you're still with me, what's everyone drinking? You got some alcohol on the go? I haven't, unfortunately. Get yourselves over to Beer 52. We just look a bit off. We just look slow to that second ball, don't we, at the moment? Close him. That's wayward from Jamal Lewis. Wolves trying to play like Brazil of 98. Get at him, man. Guinness, nice. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. It's frustrating, mate. Estrella's. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Nicky. Definitely. I think it's just going to take him time to bed in the team as well, isn't it? I know. If I am like 30 seconds behind, Adam's not going to be happy again. I don't understand why. Darlow has made more saves than he got. Yeah, it's ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. It's good in one sense and then horrendous in the other. Just imagine if we didn't have him. You know, no disrespect to Gillespie, but if it was Gillespie in goal, he ain't making that amount of saves, is he? Let's be honest. Off the back of that, Alex, would you take Dubravka straight in, or do you let Darlow continue? We had this discussion last week. I'd find it hard to drop Cole Darlow right now. %72% possession for Wolves versus 28 for Newcastle. We are sitting back. If it's going to be like this all game, we're going to have to just nick one, aren't we? I'm confused though with this formation. If you're playing that formation, how can you be sitting this deep? Yeah, Alex, it was. I just mean the fact that Darlow's so in form right now. Do you drop him or would you let him continue? Absolutely, absolutely. Right, everyone, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Adam, just dropping in. I'll bear me a second. Get this set up. Adam, how are we, mate?
Good, mate, you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
A bit late, sorry, you've been to work.
No, it's fine, mate. How was it?
Long.
Yeah.
What have I missed? Anything?
Nothing, mate. We're just sitting deep at the moment, which is surprising with the formation he's got.
I seen the team. The only player I seem to know who was going to play where was the keeper. What's the formation?
It looked like a 3-5-2 on the face of it, mate. So it was Fernandez, Shara, and Lascelles at the back with Lewis and Murphy playing wing back. Then Fraser, Miggy, and Hendrick in the middle, and Maximin and Wilson up top. That's how they had it at Sky Sports.
Does it look like Fraser's playing in the middle?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Right.
He's sat on the right side of Hendrick.
Any chances or anything happened?
They've had a couple of chances, mate. We've not had anything yet. I agree, Alex. That's exactly what I would do, mate. You got to keep him in if he's doing a job. I 100% agree, Mike. I was just interested to know what people's opinions were.
Oh. All right, then.
Well done.
Are you live, Carl? Are you?
Should be, mate. Yeah.
13 minutes on mine now.
What you on?
Just gone 13 minutes, yeah. Oh. It's a long game, isn't it? It's one of these, another one of these.
Mate.
Long.
I wasn't confident at all, and then after seeing the lineup, I thought, wow, it looked attacking.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been saying all week we need to see Fraser, Almiron, Maximin, Wilson in the same team, and he's done it.
Yeah.
We need to settle into the game and, start knocking the ball around a bit. And they're a good team, Wolves. Absolutely great
they
team,
are.
Wolves. See, Everton got pumped today as well, so they'll be on a mission next week.
I know, mate. I know. Yeah, Mike's hit the nail on the head there. Still not even had a shot or even been anywhere near their 18-yard box yet.
It doesn't surprise me. It's just giving the ball away too cheaply. Like, same as Maximin just done one there before, and then I think that was Fraser there. It's just too easy for them.
It is, mate, and we're just so slow to that second ball as well.
So we're getting close to the 18-yard box here again, and it's going back. Do you feel we'll be a bit better without Shelby in the team?
Do I feel better about it?
Yeah.
No, mate. Not right now.
No,
I wish he was in.
I got destroyed last night on Facebook, but then we might miss him. So
yeah.
was there anyone on the pre-show or not?
I just had one of the lads from one of the Wolves fans, mate.
All right. That's who you did the Twitter thing for the other night.
No, just it's actually my brother-in-law, to be fair.
Right.
He just jumped on. He's going to jump on at half time, I think. So, yeah. So, someone dropped in. I don't know who it was, though, because I haven't put the link out there. So, someone's managed to get hold of the link. I don't know who it was.
Was it just on our chat? I seen Sam might put in.
Yeah.
Go on, Wilson, you're in! You're in! Oh!
Fuck.
Were you up to date there? Yeah, you.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
That was a cracking ball there by. I can't see who. But good defending, actually. Good defending by whoever. Oh, it's Jacob Murphy. Great through ball. Oh, it's great defending by Wolves, actually. It's not much else we could have done there. silly foul to give away there.
It does seem that way at the moment, Lee, doesn't it? Need to settle down a bit.
Yeah, a good chance there. I missed Wolves' first couple of chances, but it was a good chance for us. So
yeah, don't get me wrong, mate. Those were flash chances. Darlow's made a good save from a shot outside the box, and one's gone over the bar. But we're just sitting off too much again.
Yeah.
We've got it live as well, Nicky. Maybe we'll have to come over to Cameroon.
I say we haven't had to pay for this one, so it should be a deal.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a relief to see that Traore not start for them.
Yeah, massively, mate. Massively.
I thought he could have given Lewis all sorts of problems today. Like, Manquillo must be out of favour. You know, for play this formation and have Jacob Murphy in there.
Yeah, I know.
He must have fallen because I think that's the last 3 or 4 games now. He hasn't played.
Makes sense.
Murphy needs a chance. Like, I'm glad to see he does need a chance.
Yeah, if he was just playing fullback, like Matt said in the group, I'd have been a bit like, what's going on? But I'm happy for him to play wing back, not a problem. Get forward. He's got good work rate as well, so I'm not worried about him getting back.
Good work. Go on.
Yeah, I suppose that's not probably not the best circumstances, Nicky, but hopefully we get a win, make it a little bit better. What is Carragher on about, by the way?
I've got it turned down.
He's just said Jacob Murphy's almost playing as a winger. Well, he is a winger.
He's not playing wing back.
Like it was an issue if he was playing a winger anyway, because he's a winger. MEC Peacock over here seems about 45 seconds behind you. Probably is, Jay. Most of the kind of overseas streams are. Yeah, I thought Clark might have made the bench, to be honest. Hopefully he does next week.
Yeah, I think it's just fitness for them. I think they played under 23s during the week.
Because Matty played yesterday as well, didn't he, Matty Longstaff?
Yeah. I can't remember the last time Dummett was fit, to be honest. He seems to have been injured the last 3 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Martin Tyler's just said there what I heard. Newcastle played well at home to Manchester United. I don't know which game he was watching.
Say that again, mate.
Martin Tyler's just said there Newcastle played well against Manchester United at home. Not sure what game he was watching.
Someone else was talking about, like people were saying that we were playing expansive football last week. Like, what game are they watching?
There's some, sometimes I don't know. Like, I read a couple of articles this week. Are we being too harsh on Bruce? And
yeah,
but I don't know. I just think some of the results I've seen since he's been in charge are some of the worst I've seen. Or performances more so the results are the worst I've seen since I've been following the club. Like,
yeah.
But then again, if we go, if we nick this against Wolves today, I feel like a bit of a fucking idiot.
That's it, mate. I said that literally before this was on before the game. I said if that happens, then I'm just fickle because I will give him respect where it's due.
I mean, their last 10 minutes possession, 66% for us. It's very rare we get that.
I know. Must have been an old match With Man, yeah, definitely, Mark. They must have been watching the wrong game, mate.
Yeah. Oh, that's too easy. We'll go top 10 if we win tonight, won't we?
Yeah, Wolves will go fourth if they get a win.
Didn't give him a chance, man.
Yeah, you've got to hit the nail on the head there, Ian. Just.
I said it last week, Carl, that as much as we look like we criticise him on social media, and I think if he gets sacked, there's no, who else is going to come in under this?
Yeah, no, you're right, mate.
But I do think he's a couple of results away. If we get two or three bad results from, what other choice do we have? Like,
Yeah. Liam said in the group, never seen such an attacking team play so defensive. I might go and watch paint dry.
well, I don't know. I don't think we can be too critical the first 25 minutes.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
I'd like to see saint-maximin on the ball a bit more. I don't think I've seen him touch it, really. Get him involved in the game. Is he playing? Is he playing as like a number 10, like meant to be behind Wilson?
That's what I was expecting, but he seems like he's a bit high up.
Yeah. That's the thing when I see in the team. I said, lads at work, when you see your players, you should know exactly where they're going to fit in. And I looked at the 11 players. I thought, now what we're playing here. Jimmy Carragher saying watching Newcastle should never be boring. Fucking hell. The way it's been the last 15 years. Still think this the frustrating part is I still don't think the players playing in the right positions here.
No, definitely not, mate.
And that's I'm dying to see Almiron in more of an offensive role. He'll be up and down that wing all day, but I just think he's a bit wasted there.
I'm not sure about Fraser in the middle as well. Like, I want to see him out on the wing.
I say we know what to expect. Coming away from home against fucking anyone. To be fair, we set up to just counter attack, but we just need to be a bit better on the ball. That's better. That's how. Come on, get out his fucking way, man. That's it. Keep the ball a bit. Oh, went down a bit early. Bit easier. Good chances, though. Don't think he touches in there, does he?
No.
Just. These are chances we've got to make count set pieces. Got some big lads in the box. Lascelles, Fernandez, Shaw. Let's get it sooner. Oh, you should have gotten in the box there. He had Almiron had the chance to deliver there. We had a few in the box, like. Get in. Good tackle. Great tackle. Cracking tackle that. I think it was Shaw. Oh, fucking hell. What's the bench like, Carl?
It was Kraft, Manquillo, Joe Linton, Gillespie, Longstaff and Hayden.
It's good to say Longstaff back, supposedly.
Yeah, apparently he's been ill. That's what it is.
Yeah, tonsillitis, wasn't it? Great tackle that.
I feel like quite a few people have not sussed him, but they're just doubling up on him, aren't they? Maximin trying to nullify him. It's been hard for him, I think.
It's hard when he's not playing. He's clearly an attacking player, and he's not playing an attacking team. So I think when we get the rare attacks, it's magnified on him. You know, when it doesn't work, because we rarely get any.
Yeah.
He's the type. Oh, fucking hell. You're naming some fucking Brahmas there, Alex. I like Bruce more than I like the list. Oh, fuck, I mean, that's a tough question. You know, I preferred Pardew to Bruce, put it that way. I don't know, I can't remember if Pardew was on there. The rest are all on par, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, I want Bruce to do well. There's not, you know, I don't look at him and go, fuck, hell, I can't stand you like I used to with McLaren. But he just says his tactics, he's just fucking so old-fashioned, and you know, I think he's starting to feel the pressure a bit now, because he's starting to bite back a bit of the fans. You know, in his press conferences in the last couple of weeks. Yeah. And it's surprised that he doesn't see why the criticism coming his way, and that surprises me as a manager who's got so much experience. You know, the only other club he's probably worked at that's got high fan expectations is Sunderland. The rest of the clubs, you know, Wigan, Hull, Birmingham, you know, years ago, he probably hasn't had skeptical fans like ourselves up here. So, and I don't think he deals well with fan pressure.
Definitely not.
He doesn't like being questioned. I think on Sam and Johnny's show the other day when they had Simon Bird on, he hit the nail and he says Steve Bruce doesn't like being questioned over his tactics. How helps out?
It was interesting because obviously we've been talking about Steve Bruce probably getting away with things more because the fans aren't there. And I don't know if you saw, but Tubes had an interview with Mourinho in the week.
Right.
And he asked him that question about, is it easier not having the fans there? And Mourinho was like 100%, absolutely 100%. For the same reasons that we said. He said, obviously he doesn't like it, having it that way without the fans there because he needs the fans there, but it is easier.
Yeah, I said, there's no way some of the results that have happened this season would have happened without the fans in the ground. Like the players just give that bit extra.
Yeah.
I was looking at the table this morning. There's 4 of the bottom teams haven't won a game yet after 5 or 6 games. I can't remember the last time the Premier League started like that. There's you got Liverpool, Villa, Liverpool 7-2.
Yeah.
And then they got hammered yesterday off Leeds. It's crazy. Like
Patrick Bamford scoring a fucking hat trick.
And I'm gonna have to stop slating them. To be fair, I'm really impressed with how Leeds have started this season. Like,
their fitness is just unbelievable.
Never stopped there. I say they've got a good coach. He's well known for coaching his players. Good tactics, and you can tell.
Yeah,
he's been there 2 or 3 years now. Same core group of players, couple of additions. And, it's when you coach players, and that's what happens. You end up playing good football. That's why I wonder why we don't.
Well, the lads has just said keep slating Bamford.
When I say that, I say at the start of the season, my words were Bamford will never score goals in the Premier League, and he's clearly proven it wrong. So, let's get to that point now. I think I agree with that, Nicky, completely.
Yeah, I did say in my lineup prediction, I thought he might spend most of it keeping himself warm, unfortunately.
I was so sick of seeing it against Man U last week. Sick of seeing it.
Absolutely, Wayne. I feel the same at 100%. Get hyped up before the game, and then that's it. It'll get better, mate. At some point, it will get better.
Oh, come on. Oh, we've got buddies forward here. Oh, it's too easy.
Just wish he'd be more progressive with his tactics. He doesn't look being questioned. 100%, mate. It's frustrating because I think we all know. Adam spoke about it quite a bit as well. Like we know he's a fantastic man manager. That we can see that from a mile off. The players like him, but he needs to start getting the tactics right because that will soon wear thin with people like Alan Saint-Maximin, which are players that we need to keep at the club.
Yeah. It's no coincidence. Saint-Maximin came out and did an interview a couple of weeks ago saying he wants to play in Europe, win trophies, which you don't blame him.
Yeah,
that's like a warning shot at the club. That, and then a couple of days later he gets an extra year's deal on his contract.
Yeah.
He's in here. Fucking hell, Lewis, that was. Getting into half time now, and then, unfortunately, sad as that sounds, I hope. See, it's better. There's knee one. Help him. Go on, Miggy. Come on. What the fuck is that? That's a good chance, that. Lewis gets caught there. That's poor from Lewis.
It's not so much that, Richie. It's what we're struggling with is the fact that he has put out an attacking side and we're still playing defensive somewhere. It's been better, don't get me wrong, and we'll give him credit where it's due. Like, I'm happy he's put out this side, but just a bit baffled as to why we're kind of still as defensive as we were against United last week.
Nicky, that was a shocker, that one. Wolves are just starting to knock it around in the right places now. This is when it worries me, when it happens 2 or 3 times. When he's just done... Oh, good header that by Lascelles. See there again, Wilson, he's just fucking by himself, man. The ball will just keep coming back.
Yeah. I do agree with that, Richie. Look, we are missing him today.
Oh, what you doing? They score from this, man.
Fuck's sake.
We just can't keep that. We can't retain the ball. Oh, what a stupid tackle. Miggy's just dove in there, probably get a yellow card for that. Yeah. Stupid tackle. No need to do it.
No, myself and Adam feel the same way, Reagan. Definitely.
It's just been the last 5 minutes, really. We've getting the possession back a couple of times and just give it straight back to them, and there, like Almiron's rushing in, yellow cards. We just need to get in the half time now. It's one of them games. Just need to. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen since I came on after 10 minutes. I haven't seen Dallo really make a save yet. So.
No, to be fair, mate, he the only one of note was that one I mentioned. Good strong arm down to the right hand side of his goal.
Right, and this is where we need to go forward with some purpose. You know, we need to get bodies forward here.
Yes, Jacqueline, we can hear you. That's no way to talk to your fella.
Oh, I was close. I had. Could have done with that bit. Look there, that little deflection. I wasn't very optimistic the day like Alex. Yeah, but I do think the shape in midfield looks a bit more solid without Shelby there.
More solid?
A bit more solid as in the shape's there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the quality on the ball is not great, but I do think we look, you know, we've got a bit shape in the middle of midfield. You know, Shelby's not just wandering around out of position. But
yeah.
We do miss. Fuck me, our passing shot.
Yeah, if any of you fancy coming on camera on the stream at half time, because everyone, like a lot of you are quite active, then the links are in the comment section. So Lee's pop that in there. If anyone wants to jump in at half time, have a chat about what's gone on, and just join.
And cheer us up.
Yeah.
And go to the shop.
Seen a post earlier today saying if Bruce loses today, he's in line for the sack. Is that clickbait or I wouldn't say today, Lee, but it's definitely possible over the next few weeks, mate. But it's like Adam said, who we're going to go and get. You got to, like, I don't know what's going on with the takeover. I have no idea, even if it's active at the moment. But if it is, then you got to think at some point Ashley's going to want to protect his assets. Do you know what I mean?
If it gets too bad, which I don't think it will. I don't think we'll go down. I think there's some piss poor teams in the league this year worse than us, as bad as we can be. But if he is wanting to sell the club, he's going to want to sell a Premier League club because, you know, getting relegated just takes the valuation off. But I don't want to stay up just because there's 3 worse teams than us. You know, I'd like to be able to just have a bit of ambition. I don't see that.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've seen Lascelles interview during the week, and that kind of just sums them up as a team. Like, and that's the captain. I like Lascelles, but he said, you know, we should have realised we were playing Manchester United, and we should have. He said, "Shut up shop" or something. I felt like saying, "He's fucking dead."
Yeah.
You know, there should be none of this, like, respect Manchester United, you know what I mean? When Newcastle, you know, we should be having a go.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Ian, she's very welcome, mate. If you want to come on stream, like I said, jump on at half time, mate. It's absolutely fine. Give her a shout out yourself then. Eddie Howe, mate. Lee, he's the one that I'd like to potentially take a punt on at that level, but is he? I don't even think he'd come.
I think Eddie Howe as well, I've mentioned him before. But with no disrespect to Bournemouth, because they were a great little club, but there was no expectation of Bournemouth.
No.
If Eddie Howe would have the backbone to come to Newcastle, because it's a massive job. You know, you're probably the most scrutinised manager at times in the league from the fans. You know, people like us. You know, and I think did he go to Burnley? You know, like 7 or 8 years ago. That was his big step up, and he couldn't deal with the fan pressure at Burnley. Like,
yeah,
I know that was a lot of years ago. But I just don't think Bruce will get sacked.
No, I can't see it. I can't see it personally.
We all know Mike Ashley's happy finishing 17th. Bruce will do that, you know. Oh, that's too easy, man. Just well done, Alan. Well, we shouldn't really concede with 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, guys, if you click on the link or just post, you should be able to copy and paste it into your web browser on either your phone or whatever, then you can jump in.
He's not happy.
I know, Lee. I know. It is, mate.
Yeah. I'm say my aim for the season is just to get 38 points as quick as we can. I've got no other hope than that, to be fair. But I don't think it was a terrible half, but it is frustrating. I think we can offer a lot more going forward than we have there. A lot more.
Yeah.
When you know, we were screaming out for Maxim to get on the ball, when he did get on it, he just wasted it. Almiron hasn't really had much in the last, and Wilson just looks so isolated again up top. Like, suppose Hendrick and Fraser have done decent. You know, we haven't really had to criticise them.
Yeah. Bruce gets sacked by Ashley with no takeover. And so I'll get ready for the second coming of Big Sam or someone similar. Yeah.
But it is, you're right. You're completely right.
So yeah, 0-0 at half time. It wasn't great, but we've played a hell of a lot worse. There has been a bit more attacking intent there as well, which is good. We just need to be better. We are still sitting too deep at times. I think Adam's hit the nail on the head. We are missing a little bit of John Joe's magic in the middle. However, we are looking a bit more compact there, which is good. Lads, I've got a Wolves fan in the waiting. I need a Newcastle fan. Someone jump in the stream. Please. Don't let us down. At least one of you. Mike, you've had a lot to say. If you want to jump in, mate. Lee, yourself. Alex as well. Ian. Richie, any of you want to jump in, let me know. Nikki, if you want to jump in all the way from Cameroon.
It's not too bad speaking on camera, used to be alright.
Yeah, it really is. And if me and Adam can do it, you can all do it. I'll jump in, but Africa signal, mate. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't flip it.
No.
Right, I'll bring Tom in.
Hello.
2 seconds, mate.
No worries.
Tom, how do you think that first half went, mate?
As much as I expected, to be honest, the defences cancelling out 2 good attacks. Is that really like they're saying?
Say that again, mate. I missed you there.
Sorry. I think it's just the case of 2 good attacks being squashed by 2 good. Arrogance. It's going to take someone's magic. Whether to get the ball rolling.
Your signal keeps cutting in and out, mate. Adam, can you hear him properly?
No, it's a bit jumpy, mate.
Is that better?
Seems a little bit better, yeah.
I just think it's going to take, like we said, just to get it in, or is it going to end 4-0?
Yeah. Do you think you're missing someone like Traore?
I do think we are missing someone like Traore. I think I would take Neto off and bring Traore quite soon in the second half. I think that we've been made fast on the side against Charlotte. I think with Traore in the middle, it becomes a lot better for us. Don't get me wrong, Pedro Neto did the job, but it's very well as well.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think Newcastle got on so far? I think we started off quite defensive. We started to pick up a few more attacks. It's been a bit more compact in the middle. Possession's been better, but still no real clean-cut chances. Is there anything that's worried you?
No, I mean, you had that Callum Wilson got in behind the defence. We did well to get back. He does worry me. Saint-Maximin doesn't look like he's up to it at his best so far. He did one shot with deflection. Brucey made a good save. So you can that the attacks are there and the idea not clicking yet. Same with, there's so many 2 or 3 really quick to make in the front 3. Final ball that clear cut chance isn't good enough, or it's cut off from the terms as well.
2 seconds. Have you got this live on in the background, Tom?
No, mate.
Are you not? I just heard can just hear a bit of feedback, that's all. Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. You still thinking it's going to be a 0-0 draw?
No, I think second half, I think will get into them at half time and cut out the little flicks and stuff like that just aren't working. I think he'll bring on some good players, trail whatever. I think we might nick it the way the game's going, but we need to be careful counter attack.
Yeah. What about yourself, Adam?
I think the longer the game stays 0-0, the better chance we've got of nicking it. I think that'll suit us a bit better. I think Wolves' final ball, if Wolves can get the final ball right, they'll probably go and score one or two. I think we've been pretty decent at the back for it. It's just Wolves' final ball letting them down. But I do worry when Traore comes on. He could cause Jamal Lewis all sorts of problems. So we've got to nail that on straight away as soon as he comes on. But no, it's a tough away game for us. I'd take a point now. It might sound a bit negative, but I would. Wolves have got some great players, and I think we've done well to match them that first half. Even though it's frustrating, we're giving the ball away too easy, far too easy. Brandon's right there. A dull first half. The Wolves lad hit the nail on the head there. Just defences cancelling each other out.
Absolutely. Brandon, get yourself on the stream, lad. Let's have a what's it? Everyone in the comments, what are you? Would you take a point now? You agree with that? Would you take a point now, or do you think we can nick something? I personally would also definitely take a point, 100%. What is there any changes that you'd like to see, Tom? So obviously you want to see Traore. What else is there you want to see?
I don't think I'd make any more. I'd like to see on. I think Saiss had an okay game, but there's a couple of times we've managed to work the ball out to left. There's plenty of space for Saiss, and he's run out for a goal kick or the cross is just over the bar. It's just the quality of a wing back he hasn't got. He's a centre back, fair enough. But if Martial's fit, it's been a couple of weeks since his injury now. Get him on the pitch. I don't understand why he's not on.
Yeah, fair enough. Point better than nothing. Say that again.
I don't know about Jimenez as well. I do like Jimenez. I think he's a very good striker for the league, but it doesn't look at the races. He doesn't look there for me today. He's had a couple of really good chances to hit the target, and he hasn't. Maybe Fabio Silva to come on in the second half, maybe to make himself a hero, but who knows?
Do you think the fact that he's got Fernandes, Shaw, and the Lascelles as centre halves, having to compete with all three of them's probably, had an effect on his game?
100%, yeah. No, 100%. Like I just watched a replay there, the ball coming in the box, and there's two or three, like you said, the two or three centre backs are around Jimenez, and he hasn't got a chance. He does get a header on. I mean, the chances of it going in with the power he's going to get on it is next to nothing. I don't know. Maybe bring Fabio Silva on with Jimenez to play a front two. And I don't know, maybe take Podence off or something like that. But then you need to work Traore into the game. Then it's just a bit. Do we go this way? Do we go that way? Sort of thing with the game. But I would like to see both of them come on. Because I mean, Fabio Silva's 6 foot, 6'2", something like that. He's not small.
Yeah, hopefully Nuno isn't listening and we'll keep Jimenez on his own. To be fair, Brandon cooking dinner at the moment, mate. Not good enough, Brandon. Not good enough, mate.
What you having, Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon, what you eating? What you cooking for dinner, mate? Said one at the start, but settle for a point. Definitely. Is that from what you've seen, Jay? You're just not happy with how things have gone?
Would you make any changes to the Newcastle team?
I don't know, mate. I think Adams, we do need a bit more creativity in the middle, but really we've got Longstaff and Hayden to come on who play central. And I'm not quite sure, with Longstaff coming back from being ill, is he going to be up to the task? And then Hayden's not necessarily a creative player. He's more of a defensive centre midfielder. So in terms of that aspect, I'm not sure what we can bring on, mate, to be honest. Obviously, we've got Joe Linton to go out on the left, potentially, but I don't know, because Miggy's passing has been a bit wayward, hasn't it? Would you say, Adam?
Yeah, a couple of them, to be fair, being very loose in possession. If he wants to go and win it, the change is there. Give Callum Wilson some more support. Get Andy Carroll and Wilson up top together. And if we have to go and play a bit more direct, Wolves might not like that. But we both know Carl. He's not going to do that. Going to get the 70 minutes, and he'll probably make Joelinton on for Almiron to cover on the left, and maybe some fresh legs from Hayden. I don't see him bringing Carroll on to go and win the game unless he wants to make another change in the 88th minute like he did last week.
Exactly.
No, I fully expect us to try and keep it compact, and Bruce will probably take a point. That's what I'm assuming. That's how he's going to set it. It's sad to see. Actually, it pisses us off seeing it, but I just think that's the way it's going to go this half. But just watching Wolves attack the game.
Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? It's frustrating. Hendrick, Miggy Fraser at centre mid is just not right. It's a strange one. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's like we have been okay defensively in that midfield, but creatively there's not much going forward at all. Brandon, potatoes with vegetables and some meat, pretty standard Dutch food. It sounds like pretty standard English food, mate, to be honest. Sunday roast. What meat have
we
you
could
got?
have Brandon going all day here. What meat you having, Brad?
Yeah, what meat you got, mate? Would you put Longstaff in, Adam, this half? If you would, who would you take off?
I don't think Fraser will get 90 minutes. I think he'll protect him after a 60 or 70. I think his first change, if he's going to change the middle, it's got to be Hayden, if Hayden's fit. Has Longstaff played much this season at all? Is he up to speed?
Games, hasn't he, mate?
And I fully expect Wolves to come at us, 100 mile an hour the last 20 minutes, and we need players who have been playing regularly. A lot of people think Longstaff's more of a number 10 as well, rather than sitting in that midfield.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You cannot second guess Bruce. So I have no idea, to be honest, what he's going to do.
Oh no. Brandon, I thought I would never say this, but I prefer to see Joe Linton on for Miggy. It's not like you, Brandon.
No, I disagree with that. I definitely disagree with that.
Got to make a couple of changes second half to make the game more lively. Agree, Daniel, but like we've said, they're not going to happen. They're not going to happen. Take off Hendricks. Fair enough, Mike. 4 wingers is not the answer. Not one of them.
I mean, there's part of me thinks Bruce is like saying to the fans, "Look, I'm doing what you're asking us to do. I've put all my players on the pitch, but you've got to have some structure to it. You can't just play players out of position for the sake of it. What's the point in having a squad?"
Mate, I was thinking exactly that through the game, and I was like, surely he wouldn't come out and do that. But the more I hear about him, I think he probably would.
I mean, it's like if he loses the game badly, you could say, well, that's what I was under pressure to do. Or if he wins the game, it's a tactical masterpiece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think there's a lot of players wandering around who maybe just aren't sure of where they're meant to be, which is worrying, Premier League. But again, I'm not going to be too critical. We're still in the game. I'm not going to sit here and slag the team off. We're still in the game. But we could be set out with a completely different attitude for 45 minutes.
Definitely. CBTC online. It does actually seem like that. I think we agree. It does actually seem that way. Need target man for the runners. Play Murphy higher up. No leadership on the pitch. Someone needs to step up and grab the midfield. I agree. Tom, you look like you're going to say something, mate.
I mean, yeah, what it sounds like to me, because obviously I haven't seen Newcastle. I mean, I watched the first half of the Man United game. So what it sounds like to me is that Steve Bruce has been on the bus on the Friday night travelling up to Wolverhampton, looked on Twitter to see what the and then you go on. You know what? Do it.
We said before, mate. He's starting to bite back in his press conferences, which he's never done. He's starting to have a little nibble at the fans here and there, at fan channels like ourselves. And other ones, you can tell it's starting to get under his skin a bit, and I do feel, there's a bit of him, went right. I'll fucking show you. I'll show you we can't play with everyone on the pitch. So hope I'm wrong,
Yeah. Because what did he come out and say? I think it was taken out of context a little bit, but he said something else, didn't he, about everyone on Twitter starting to think that they're managers and stuff like that. Clearly aimed at channels like us, and you're just like, well, that's what we're supposed to do with fans.
Yeah.
Bruce does his own thing. It does not matter when the team fans say good, bad, or unlucky. No, that's absolutely true.
The first time you've seen 45 minutes of Daniel Podence, what did you think to him?
Yeah, I thought he was quite tidy going forward, mate.
You've got some great players, Wolves. Great manager, done things the right way, spent money in the right places. I think he'll finish again top 7 this season. Very surprised if he's done.
Definitely. Right, Tom, I'll kick you off and we'll see you at the end, mate.
Perfect.
If we've won, you'll definitely be on. If not, I'll speak to you at some other day. Take it easy, mate. Guys, we've got to get some Newcastle fans on. You got to start coming on. I know everyone's got things preventing them, but next week, got to get you on.
2:00 kickoff next week, isn't it? So
yeah, no excuses from anyone. Next goal, I don't know, mate. Don't know. My heart, I'll say Wilson, and then my head probably Jimenez.
just need to get people closer to Wilson this half. I'm not that,
Yeah, I think I've said a few times, Alex, like, going forward, he can be absolutely fantastic. I think he struggles when Hayden's not on the pitch with him because he doesn't do that dog work, does he? And at times he can look like a passenger.
Yeah, I mean, I think Steve Bruce said Shelby's been playing an injury that no one else would be. And again, that comes down to the manager for me. The manager should be saying to him, as soon as he finds out you're injured, you're not playing.
Absolutely.
I think I was listening to BBC Newcastle before, and he's down London tomorrow for surgery. So if he's getting groin surgery, you're talking about 6 weeks out.
Who, John Joe is?
He's got surgery tomorrow, yeah.
I didn't
that was
know
on
that.
BBC. It was on BBC Newcastle before the game, as I was driving over. So if it's a bad groin injury and you're getting surgery, you're probably looking about 6 weeks out, give or take. And if Bruce is saying he's been playing with this injury, that's probably why he needs surgery now. It's probably why he's. And to be fair, especially the Man U game, he didn't look himself. He wasn't running around the pitch.
Yeah.
And as much as fans might not like it, he is a player who needs to be in or around the team. Like he can. He doesn't do it enough by any means, but don't dive in.
Apparently he pulled it yesterday, but yeah, it's like Steve Bruce has come out and said different though, mate. It's frustrating.
This is where we need to be better, and we give it away. Just for this squad player, not squad the players only got 20. All right. Put that late. I haven't put that clock. 10.
Ah, dear.
Is that number 10 for Wolves? Is that the lads Tom was asking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Appreciate that, Dawns. Really do. Thank you very much for dropping by. Yeah, hopefully we do get a point. We'll take a point, definitely. It'll be a good result either way against Wolves.
Again, we started the half as we finished. It's just watching Wolves pass the ball around and hoping to mess up. And then again, Wilson's got. It's so fucking frustrating to watch. I mean, that's. Again, that comes. It's a chance for Wolves, but it's coming from us giving possession away too easily in our own half.
Yeah.
If we're going to give it away near our 18-yard line or when we're attacking. I feel a bit for Wilson there because again, he's just not really anyone near him, and that he should be hitting the target there, whoever that is for Wolves, really. Actually, it's hard enough. We can't. We said it last week, Carl. We can't play like this for another 40 minutes because Wolves will just score.
Yeah, definitely.
We can see that now. I honestly feel like it's half-time team talks are just patting everyone on the back and telling them how fucking great they are.
Yeah, Definitely. Definitely, we spoke about that, haven't we? It's just, I can't imagine him saying anything else other than that. Just go out there and do your best, play football. Do you think Almiron should be in the team more? Because I think he's had a fallout with Bruce. We did, I think, but then he's not done much today. He's got a chance today and he's not done much.
I think he's out of position. He's a number 10 for me.
Yeah.
I know the MLS isn't the best league, but that's where he scored his... I mean, that's shite. Fuck's sake. I think he needs to be playing behind Wilson as number 10, and I've barely seen him play that. Even last year, I've barely seen him play.
Just about a Wolves goal, nobody to help Wilson. Terrible. I know, Mike, I know.
we get a corner there. For me, a corner, when we're as defensive as we are, you get your big lads in the box and you just do a Tony Pulis. You just hit it in and hope you get a head on it. We fuck around there, playing a short corner, and then just give a goal kick away.
It's just poor, isn't it? Poor. Oh. Which game was it where Maximin run riot? Was it Burnley?
Burnley had a good game, he scored and did he set Wilson up?
Yeah,
and I remember, another game stands out with Southampton last season away. Again, that's when he's playing as like a number 10 or just on the wing, where he's not.
Yeah.
But again, I don't even know where he's playing today. Yeah.
Mate, do you know what? I'd switch him and Miggy. I would.
Yeah.
Switch him and Miggy. Put Maximin out there on the left and put Miggy in behind. If he's not going to bring Carroll on, which he probably won't.
I keep thinking I'm going to be wrong, but we said at half time, it's going to be to take the 0-0, and that's what it's looking like now. It's been the first week this season for me where I've been sick of looking at fucking social media, about Bruce and everything.
Yeah.
And we're only 5 weeks into the season? I mean, come on.
Yeah, mate. Right. My camera's about to die, so I'm going to switch over to another camera. The sword. He's left us. I'm back.
Sword.
Yeah, should be fine, mate.
You scoring the players after, or are you on the reaction show?
Reaction, mate.
Honestly, it's just like watching Wolves play football. He's in. If he gets a shot, I was going to say, if he gets a shot off there, that's in. And if that did hit his hand, it'll get into VAR here, because...
Oh, dear.
I'm fucking sick of VAR as well, so if this gets given... Oh, it hits his arm, you know. I can see them reviewing this. That's never a penalty. It's never a penalty, but given how it's fucking going, I think we fucked it off. Easy, man. Hot night. So I'll say it again. We've got a cracking team on paper. Us, we've got some great players. I just wish we could put like a team on the back foot.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
I mean, I can see Steve Bruce there at the bottom of the camera just pointing his hands. I could do that. I could point my hands.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if we even get 17% because we kind of fucking pass the ball.
I know. Absolutely. Ian, there was a really brief claim for handball. Wasn't handball.
It was more my complete lack of faith in VAR that I thought they might look at it.
Yeah.
After that Tottenham game that helped us, I've absolutely no faith in this handball thing.
Absolutely agree. It has not been great at all.
Yeah, we can't pass the ball. I mean, now we're knocking it across the back a bit there, which is the first time in the first 20 minutes of the first half. But it's just frustrating because I can see the players, everyone's in our half. There's no one to pass it to up front.
Mm.
Someone needs to be helping him there. He's completely by himself. How is Alan? Go on, Murphy. Have a go at him. Have a go. Get in the box. Go on. Come on. Fucking shoot. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Oh, chance that.
Oh dear.
That's just on me on there. Oh. He just doesn't seem to have any conviction striking the ball. Almiron, it's all like soft. Well, looking at positives, at least we kept the ball there for about a minute.
Yeah.
And created a half chance.
Is my mic echoing it or my?
Not that I've noticed, mate.
Okay, cool.
There's a big lad coming on from them. Oh.
Too many misplaced passes, not enough support for Wilson. Absolutely, mate.
Oh, I said to me fucking diving in there. Maximum and Maximum and Wilson aren't working. It's not working together. Like,
No, not at all.
it's not working. I don't know if Maximum's working hard enough, to be honest, and I don't like slating him, but I don't get the impression he's fucking trying to get around Wilson as quick as he should be.
Oh, this is frustrating.
So he's got to go backwards because there's no one up front. Yeah, I agree with that. He's fucking be all over the place when he comes on.
Don't know what's going on with my camera. Agree about Maxi, just not sure what he's supposed to be doing.
Probably. He's still got to have basic knowledge. He knows he's got to get around Wilson, though.
Look at the fucking size of him coming on, man.
Oh, no, mate. Never been in the gym, he reckons.
He's all fucking greased up and all, so he won't hold him.
No, Mike. You're right, mate. We're regressing.
I mean, if this is what he wants to play, right, I'd honestly rather him bring Maximum off and put Carroll on.
Yeah.
Because at least Carroll will get a bit closer to Wilson. Or swap Maximum for Almeida and just try something different. It's too predictable. Like, to be fair to Fraser, Almiron and Hendrick, considering two of them are playing out of position, arguably three, considering Hendrick's been playing right wing all fucking season. They're doing well. They're keeping the shape well. You know, Almiron's a number 10. Fraser's a right winger, and Hendrick's playing right wing. They're all three of them are playing centre midfield.
Yeah. Yeah, Nicky. Genuinely, he says he's never had a day in the gym, like lifting weight. Obviously, he's lying. Hopefully, Gordon.
This is it. I mean, there's 25 minutes left. If we go and nick this 1-0, how can we sit and slate Bruce without signing like absolute dickheads? Honestly, this is where he keeps his job in games like this, because it honestly wouldn't surprise
me. It's exactly it. That's what we're talking about, mate.
There's no like bollocks about the team to go and right, let's go and win this now. It's just all too predictable. And to be fair, I don't think Wolves are pushing us as much as they could be. I'd be a bit disappointed if I was a Wolves fan.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they've done much at all in the final third. This is a big changing point in the game. I'm assuming he'll go straight to the right. I did early when it was like.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel for Jamal Lewis now. I have a lot to deal with him.
Did Wolves play midweek or not?
No. Did they play Monday against Leeds? Something like that.
Has it been Europe this week? I mean, in like Europa League or?
Oh, I'm not sure, mate.
Not.
Looks like a prime Booker T. No, he has. As Adam said the same, he's greased himself up.
He does. No, he does. It's well known to do because players try and hold on to him and they can't. He does. It's well known. He does it.
Yeah, he hasn't put a foot wrong, James, to be fair. And like we said, he works hard.
I know. Really. Yeah, again, I think Murphy's done well, but he's just he needs to be more offensive. Like he's being played too defensive.
Yeah.
His work rate's been excellent, but I just feel sorry for him because he's an attacking winger. But I'm sick of seeing Bruce's name.
I was just going back to it, mate. Hendricks put that ball through to Wilson, and he's got no one with him.
No. I said it's 70 minutes. It's the usual. I expect him probably soon to bring Ryan Fraser off, and he's done nothing wrong, to be fair to him. But it's just the old predictable change.
Nicky, I think you're right. In this sort of game, the way it's gone, I think it's a good shout.
Do you know what? I'd say Maximum's been our poorest player.
He's definitely up there.
He's he hasn't been able to hold the ball at all. That's it. That's good. Double up on that big cunt. That's it. Well done.
Fair enough.
He nearly won a corner. He's another one. Sometimes he gets a lot of stick, Hendricks, but I'm not sure what else he's meant to do.
Yeah.
He's in there just to do like a job in the middle. And
Yeah, because to be fair, when he's got the stick, again, he's been playing out position on the right, hasn't he?
yeah. I mean, if I'm going to praise Bruce's tactics, at least, or someone's told Almiron and Lewis to double up on Traore.
Yeah.
If Lewis was 1-on-1, it'd cause all sorts of problems. So at least that's 2 times there in the space of a couple of minutes they've doubled up on him. Good hand. Shit as we are, it'd still be a sick that lose it now with 20 minutes to go.
Oh no.
Was it last season when did they score in like the 96th or 7th minute from a foot corner? And we were winning 1-0 most of the game.
It was. I know it wasn't the last game because then Docker scored after like 14 minutes because Miggy scored in the 7th. I think it might have been the game before.
Might have been the season before. I am sick of that.
Yeah, he has, Joe. I just think Adam the same with Traore coming on. You need to be doubling up on him. I did say it before the game. If he was starting, it was a good idea having Miggy on the left with his defensive work rate to double up on him. So they're doing it.
Not the minute they're not.
Spoke too soon.
I was going to see if that had went in. We'd have to edit that out.
We know it's not going to happen. Is that when we lost? Was it, Joe? When they got the equaliser in the last minute? So was that a couple of years? What are you going with, Ian?
Exactly. So I've just been. It's another one of them tough ones, Calvin, because we can criticise us for not going forward, and I think everyone would probably agree with that. But defensively, we've been reasonably solid.
Yeah.
I just think it's frustrating because we could have more of a go at teams.
Especially when you're lining up like this as well.
Yeah. I just think we've been poor going forward again, but defensively, so far, I'm reasonably happy. Was that the lad from who had the heart attack on the pitch from Bolton there before? Did you see they had him up as a match official or something?
I didn't see that.
Sure it was him.
Was that what's his name?
Was it Umbumba or?
What was his bloody name?
I just seen a flash up there. Mwamba, sorry.
Yeah.
Can't remember that like it was yesterday and all.
Mad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely leaving subs too late.
Oh, fucking hell.
Have you literally been in lockdown, Nicky? Not able to go out at all? Bad times. Get yourself on Beer 52. They deliver.
Yeah, it's a great plug. The pressure's just starting to fucking come again. too fucking easy. Oh. Yeah, I'd agree with Wayne there, as in Wolves, we haven't really given them anything to think about, defensively. It's all been too easy for them.
Yeah. It just seems that way, Alex. Like, you can be making changes 60, 65 minutes in, not in the 80th minute. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I mean, if we do go 1-0 down now, that's when he'll suddenly start putting Carroll on, and that's what frustrates me. He did it against Man U as well. I don't know. We can't keep just defending every game. I mean, there's stuff coming on now in Jolinton. Yeah, Fraser coming off, which we predicted. I think he's done well, Fraser. Now it'll be interesting to see what shape we go, because surely he's not playing fucking Jolinton centre midfield now.
He's trying him everywhere else.
No, it must be Longstaff straight in for Fraser and Jolinton playing behind Maximum. Jolinton playing behind Wilson, sorry.
Must have, mate.
But again, I'm not to criticise making subs, but they are predictable subs. We all know what he's going to change. There's no, he hasn't changed the shape. He hasn't said, right, last 10 minutes, I'm going to change the shape here. We're going to go and win the game. It's just 1 for 1.
Try not to say too much because I don't want to jinx it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Literally just as I started talking.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, so again, man. Again, it maybe hasn't been coming in a respect that they've been peppering our goal. They haven't. But if you're going to sit back for 90 fucking minutes of the game, most Premier League teams are going to score a goal against you.
100%.
It's basics. I mean, I'll try and look for someone to blame. But
I said this before the fucking game.
For me, if you look at the two players who go to close them down, it's Jolinton and Longstaff. And they stop. Both of them stop there. And I mentioned to you before, Carl, players have to be up to speed with a Premier League pace. Longstaff and Jolinton both stop running towards the ball. Could Darlow have done better? I'd have to say that again about Darlow, but they need to be closing that ball. You need to fucking block the ball with your life. I want to block that football. They're not getting a shot off. And Longstaff and Jolinton both just stop running towards him. I might be being too harsh on that. Fucking shite.
No.
I mean, the header came out from Wilson. and then no one closed them down. And that's where you should be putting your body on the line to stop the ball going back in the box. But again,
I said before the game, mate, I said too many times we're getting caught with more than 4 or 5 players sat in the box rather than cutting down the flanks, pressing the ball, or pressing the ball outside the box. And that's what fucking happens when we don't do it. What you said is spot on. Like Joe Linton and Longstaff should be getting to that.
Yeah, I mean, the fresh legs, they've just come on. They should be blocking the ball as fast as they can, and they just both seem to stop. I mean, Longstaff there just looks slow. I mean, the goal, they say you defend for 90 minutes, which, yeah, again, it's not been like intense defending, but we have sat back pretty much for 90 minutes. A goal's going to come.
Yeah.
Again, I'll say it again, it comes down to tactics.
Oh,
I'm dreading next week and all already. Like next week we're at home to Everton, and we're going to literally have to. Well, how Everton have been playing, I know they got beat today, but we're literally going to be sat watching Everton play football for 90 minutes.
yeah.
And they're the areas you need Murphy in a bit more as well. He's put a ball in the box. We're getting I thought it was a corner, but we're getting a throw in from it.
Yeah.
Get him a bit more forward. And what you're going to see now, mate, you're going to see him getting fucking Andy Carroll ready for a 5 or 6 minute cameo.
We can only wish, Nicky.
No, I'm sick of this. It's the same fucking shit all the time, man. I mean, I don't know if Darlow could have done better there. I didn't see the angle. It's just, I mean, he should never get a shot. I don't know why he's gone with that hand. There's a better angle. Oh, he should do better. Like, I do think he should do a bit better. Not going to slate him like he's been on man the match the last 8 games, but I don't know why he's gone with that hand. I'm not a goalkeeper, but I don't know why he seems to have gone with his fucking left hand. Oh, well, lads, 6 minutes. Come on. Fucking go.
Oh, of course he will, Mike. 100%. It'll be the fans' fault.
Oh, it'll be our fault. I honestly, mate, I can imagine him coming out and saying, well, you know, everyone wants us to play the attacking lineup and I have, and I can just see it. There's no one attack.
Oh. Got to try and find some positives for this video. I can't have another negative video. Alex, that is a great positive. I'll take that.
But it's again, we haven't give Wolves anything to to worry about.
No.
We let them play, and it's too easy for them. It's exactly the same as Man U was last week. Just too easy. I just can't see where the next result's coming from. Like, I mean, we've got Everton coming up, and then I think we've got Southampton away, and then Chelsea. I just can't see where the result's coming. I mean, December we've got Villa, West Brom, Fulham in a row, I think. Need to make this count. Chances like this.
Yeah, so Everton, Southampton, Chelsea, then Palace, Villa.
Palace?
Can
you see where the results are coming from there?
Mate, the only one I'd expect us to try and go at is West Brom. But again,
Yeah, West Brom,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Here's Andy Carroll now. 87 minutes. I mean, he did the same against Man U. 87 minutes. He's took the cells off. So, what we're going to play? Fucking 3 up front the last 3 minutes of the game.
What is he thinking?
He baffles me, Carl. Honestly, does he baffles me?
No, I just think it proves he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I'm sick of
I'd
talking
love
about
to know what his thought process is.
I mean, Howard, just hit the target here. Just have a fucking go.
Yeah, there's no chemistry. Is there? Oh my god!
Get in! Oh!
What the fuck?
Fuck me! I said, just hit the fucking target.
Oh my god! Get in! He can get man of the match.
Man. Honestly, this club is going to be the fucking death of me. Fucking get in, Jacob Murphy.
Oh god! What do we say about Steve Bruce now?
Fucking Bruce Ball is his best. I mean, it's a great free kick. The keeper's fucked up as well. But what? Oh, fuck me.
What are we gonna do if Andy Carroll gets a winner now?
Hey God. The thing is, could Bruce take the cut back off now? Hey God. It's still not our life. I'm over the moon for Murphy. Like, you see that goal meant a lot to him there. You could see as well when he went away. Fuck me. Fucking honestly, I can't believe it. Fucking Brucey's over the moon. He's fucking over the moon.
I was too busy looking at the bloody comments.
It was a good free kick from Murphy. It was like clever. Keeper should have had it all like. Oh fucking hell, lads! Didn't ruin this cunt now. If we win this one, I'm going fucking mental. Oh, ref, that's soft. No, it was great free kick.
Just had a nice way. Brilliant.
No. It's typical Newcastle. I didn't want to watch this next 3 minutes. Fucking doing.
Yeah.
We've seen it, Carl. How can we go on reaction shows now and scoring them and fucking criticising them getting the point?
I know. I was literally looking at the comment in the middle of bashing him. And we fucking scored.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't, honestly, we just fucking steal point up. But again, I haven't. Was it Tom the Wolves fan who's coming on after?
Yeah.
I haven't been overly impressed with Wolves, to be fair. I don't think they've been as great as I was expecting them to be. And I do think a draw's a fair result, to be fair.
Yeah. It's been one of those games, hasn't it? No, Nicky, thank you. Thanks for jumping in. I hope to see you next week. I hope everything works out well over there as well as it can. Take it easy. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Come on, lads. A minute late. Oh, it's too easy. Our ref. Go away. Our ref. I was going to fucking say it. Playing advantage, man. Anyone stood out for you, Carl?
I think Jacob Murphy's had a good game, mate, to be fair.
I
think that.
I think
Fraser was all right.
Yeah, I think if Almiron had learned to pass the ball a bit better, I mean, his work rate's been excellent.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for me. I think his work rate's been great. Again, I think, and now we've got a point, it looks like it's about to be full time. It does come down to tactics again.
Yeah.
It's a point there, it is, but again, how can we be too critical?
Absolutely. Everyone, thanks for dropping in. Me and Adam will be here as much as possible, so thank you. James, mate, if you want to jump in, by all means. I'll drop the link 2 seconds.
Yeah, so we'll be on next Sunday as well. It's Everton 2:00. Are you free, Carl? Are you doing it or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be. I think I'm doing the scoring the players, so I think Sam and Johnny will want to be doing that pretty quickly. Like, so I'll keep an eye out for there.
Yeah, all right. You say you're doing scoring the players?
Yeah, I think Sam and Johnny will want to do it pretty quickly, so I'll have to keep an eye out for their message. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. I won't be long on here. Call the police. We're good at it, aren't we, Nicky? We're good at it. Good man. Good to see you, Wayne. Bear with me a second. Yeah, James, if you want to jump in, mate, by all means do so. We've dropped the links in the comments section. If anyone else wants to jump in, that is absolutely fine. I'm just going to add Tom in. Let me get that. Tom.
All right, mate.
Let me just switch this around. How you feeling?
Frustrated, mate.
Yeah.
I feel done by. I feel like really hard done.
That's what we do to teams, mate. Sorry.
I don't think it's a free. I think it's a real soft one, and it should never be going in at the near post there. Patrice set up the wall wrong. It should be back more to the left, and he even gets there in time. I don't know why he doesn't make this to hit his head on the post or something. But it should not be going in. I don't think it's a foul for that. Definitely should not be going in. Hey ho.
Ian, thanks for dropping in. I mean, me and Adam were just talking then. I don't think, although you had probably more chances, I don't think it was anything more than a draw game, mate, to be honest. Do you think you deserve the win, really?
I mean, no, I think when you look at it, I think a draw is a fair result. You know, like you said, I think we did have the better of the chances, and we probably should have put away more than we did. But when you score in the what was it, 82nd minute or something like that, when you've already scored, you've got to then play the game. You've got to game manage it, and it's what's frustrated me most with Nuno is when we go 1-0 up, whether it be in the first minute or the 90th or the 80th minute, he always defends straight after. Always. We could go 1-0 up in the 60th minute and we'll bring on 3 defensive players. Go and attack again. That you were going to have to come at us in that game.
Yeah,
you have to come at us, and you did. So go. Why bring on Moutinho? Why? It's so frustrating. It really, really frustrates me. I don't know why he does it, but he just goes defensive immediately. It's just like, no, let's go. And you never see us batter a team. I'm not saying that we would have battered you or we deserve to batter you, but I'm saying, you know, if we went 2-0 up against Sheffield United, we could have easily have won that game 5 or 6-0, but he just doesn't go for it. It just frustrates me.
Adam, what about yourself, mate? How are you feeling about? Obviously, Tom's very frustrated. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm over the moon to get at the point. You know, you concede 82 minutes, you think you're going to lose the game, then we nicked a draw. Just frustrated again that we didn't attack Wolves more, similar to Man U. Wolves had a pretty easy day at the back. I agree with Tom that their goalkeeper has had a shocker there. He should be saving them all day. It's a good little finish by Murphy. Don't get us wrong. I'm taking no credit away from his finish. But I think I haven't had a good look back, but our keeper should have done better as well for their goal.
Yeah.
Just if it's I don't want to be. I'm not going to be negative because we have gotten a point, and I would have took a point before the game. They were a good team, Wolves. I just wish we'd be a bit more adventurous going forward. You know, Maximum's probably had one of the worst games I've seen him having a Newcastle top of the day. You know, he should be causing defences problems. Work rate, I think we were excellent. I can't fault any player for the work rate. Just quality on the ball again was pretty poor.
Yeah.
And Bruce is going to come out looking like he's getting a cracking point. I would. If I was Tom, I'd be frustrated if I was a Wolves fan. A lot of pissing around on the 18-yard box, not really doing much. And you lose the game with 2 or 3 minutes to go. It is frustrating. Like.
Definitely. I've gone from being really dejected to actually quite happy we've ended up coming out with that point, because I think we said, didn't we, would have been happy with the point from the start, definitely, especially as the game went on. So I'm actually really positive. But what the fuck I'm going to say about Steve Brucey in this show after it, I have no idea. I actually don't know what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, Michael,
I'm just jumping on the score on the players, mate. So I'll catch you later.
No worries, mate. Speak to you in a bit.
See you next week. Bye.
Yeah, guys, scoring the players will be up on Newcastle Fans TV pretty shortly, so make sure you go and check that out with Adam, Johnny, and I'm not sure who else, maybe Brandon. Michael, mixed emotions, feel like we stole a draw, but again, negative tactics. We aren't setting up to play teams, we're setting up to minimise the opposition with no thought on how we're going to score. 100%, mate. Couldn't agree with you more. It's frustrating as hell. Even more so once we saw the lineup and you think, oh, right, we're going to go out, attack, and go and hit Wolves on the front foot, because they are susceptible to struggling to get back into games if they do go 1-0 down. But it didn't happen. Jacob Murphy's pulled a great goal out of his arse. Yes, Patricio should be doing better, and vice versa with Cole Darlow. We'll take the point. At the end of the day, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. I think on paper, Wolves are probably the better side. And I thought it was going to end up in a loss, but we've managed to scrape a draw. Tom, really appreciate you coming on, mate. Yeah, at least neither of us have been beat, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll like each other for another couple of months until the next.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, thanks again for jumping on, mate, and I'll speak to you soon. Take it easy.
Bye.
So, guys, that's the end of the live watch along. Thank you to everyone that's joined in. As I said, next week we'll try and get some people into the stream. It's great having opposition fans, but we want to try and get as many Newcastle fans in as possible. It's been negative football, but look, we've come out with a result. Just try and be positive about that as much as possible. It could have been a hell of a lot worse, couldn't it? Thank you again for everyone dropping in. Got scoring the players over on Newcastle Fans TV. We'll then have the group reaction after that, and then you'll have the last word from Lee. So plenty of videos to come over the next few hours as well. See you all next week.
Take care. Bye bye.